Have you ever looked back on your life and wished you had known certain truths earlier? Imagine the possibilities if you had discovered wisdom that could have saved you from countless mistakes and regrets. In every man's journey, there are pivotal moments of clarity where past experiences reveal their true value. These timeless lessons, if learned early and with an open mind, not only foster growth, but also bring profound personal satisfaction and happiness. Unfortunately, wisdom often arrives late, and it's disheartening to reflect on years gone by without these valuable insights. In this exploration of Stoic life lessons, we delve into the teachings of ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Their enduring wisdom offers practical guidance on managing your ego, investing in your dreams, embracing vulnerability, and seeking inner peace. These keys to a meaningful life can transform relationships and align you with the true values of existence. Are you ready to embark on a journey of awareness and understanding, where each lesson becomes a solid step on the path you choose? Let's explore the Stoic lessons that men often learn too late in life and unlock the secrets to a more fulfilling and enlightened existence. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started with the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. 1. Acceptance of what you cannot control. In life, suffering and challenges are inevitable. When something painful happens, like stubbing our toe, our immediate reaction is often to scream and jump around in pain. This reaction shows how humans naturally try to avoid pain. However, life is full of ups and downs that we can't control, such as illness, loss, or ongoing discomforts. How we respond to these situations greatly affects our emotional well-being and our ability to grow from them. Stoicism teaches that peace and happiness don't come from avoiding difficulties, but from learning to accept and handle them calmly. This means understanding what we can control and what we can't, and then focusing our energy on adapting to the situation rather than trying to change what is beyond our control. For example, if a long-awaited vacation is ruined by a storm, it's natural to feel disappointed. But instead of getting overwhelmed by negative emotions, we can look for alternative solutions, like finding new activities or enjoying a different aspect of the trip. This approach helps us regain our composure and opens up new opportunities we might not have considered. Shifting our energy from trying to control everything to being flexible and adaptable can free us from unnecessary stress and help us find tranquility even in tough situations. 2. Embracing change. Change is a constant part of life, but it can often make us feel uneasy or scared because it involves going through tough times and dealing with new, unfamiliar situations. Think about a butterfly. It starts as a caterpillar, then wraps itself in a cocoon, and finally emerges as a beautiful butterfly. This process involves struggle and transformation, which can be painful, but it's necessary for growth. Similarly, when men face changes, whether it's losing a job, ending a relationship, or any other significant life event, it's natural to feel hurt and uncertain. However, if we learn to accept these changes instead of resisting them, we can open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities. This acceptance helps us grow stronger and wiser. For instance, losing a job might feel devastating, but it could also be a chance to discover new career paths or develop new skills. The key is to focus on what we can learn and achieve from the change rather than what we have lost. 3. Managing emotions. Managing emotions is crucial for a fulfilling life, and Stoicism provides practical tools to help with this. Contrary to the belief that Stoics suppress their emotions, Stoicism actually focuses on understanding and regulating them. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized that while some things are within our control, others are not, and true power lies in how we respond to situations. This means we have the autonomy to choose our reactions and manage our emotions effectively. Emotional management involves being deeply aware of our feelings, understanding their origins, and learning to respond appropriately rather than letting negative emotions dictate our actions. Simple practices like meditation, keeping an emotional journal, or spending time in quiet reflection can help us become more aware of our emotions and develop tools to adjust them positively. For example, if you find yourself getting angry in a challenging situation, taking a moment to breathe and reflect can help you respond more calmly and constructively. Reflecting on past experiences where you've successfully managed your emotions can also reinforce the importance of this skill. 4. Value of wisdom and knowledge. In today's world, knowledge is readily available at our fingertips, like the air we breathe. However, understanding the true value of knowledge and wisdom is crucial. Wisdom isn't just about collecting facts. It's about using what we know to make positive changes in our lives and the lives of others. For example, a computer scientist named Joshua used his knowledge to create an app that helps visually impaired people navigate their surroundings using sound and image recognition technology. This practical application of knowledge improves the quality of life for many. True wisdom involves being curious, constantly learning, and applying what we learn to real-life situations. Instead of just gathering information, we need to understand what's important and how to use it effectively. This approach not only benefits us personally, but also has a positive impact on our community and the world. Intelligence isn't just about what we know. It's about how we use our knowledge to solve problems and improve our lives. 5. The power of perspective. How we see the world greatly influences our experiences. Our perspectives can either chain us to suffering and disappointment, or set us free to live fulfilling lives. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, reminded us that our life is shaped by our thoughts. This means that it's not what happens to us that defines our lives, but how we perceive and react to those events. Our personal perspectives act like glasses through which we view everything around us. When our perspectives are clear and unbiased, we see the truth more accurately, but when they are clouded by prejudice and fear, our view becomes distorted. Choosing to see things positively and reframing our views on issues can change our lives. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but seeing it from different angles to understand it better and develop empathy. 6. The strength in forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that not only improves our relationships, but also benefits our mental health. Studies show that forgiveness can reduce depression and anxiety, boost self-esteem, and promote optimism. Marcus Aurelius, a notable Stoic philosopher, emphasized that we have control over our minds and not external events. This means that choosing to forgive is a powerful act of freeing ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment. Holding on to anger can harm our mental and physical health, leading to stress and high blood pressure. On the other hand, those who forgive tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. They experience lower levels of stress and have better personal relationships. In our daily lives, we often face conflicts and challenges, from harsh words from colleagues to betrayals by friends or misunderstandings with loved ones. 7. Self-discipline and integrity. Self-discipline and integrity are crucial qualities for building and maintaining healthy habits, whether it's sticking to a regular exercise routine or making ethical choices in our work and relationships. Practicing these virtues daily brings balance and harmony to our lives and helps us strive for personal perfection. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and famous Stoic philosopher, is a great example of this. Despite facing pandemics, wars, and internal unrest, he used self-discipline to govern himself, and sought peace through his writings in Meditations. He believed that maintaining a calm and undisturbed mind during adversity was key to overcoming challenges. By following his example, we learn to face difficulties with patience and steadfastness instead of fierce opposition. Applying these principles to our daily lives involves small but significant actions like being punctual, fulfilling our commitments, and acting with honesty and integrity. These actions, though simple, build a foundation of trust and respect within ourselves and with others.